This is the best perspective on dating I have ever seen on the internet outside of my own. And if she makes content, y'all need to follow her because the woman has sense. Before I keep going, let me do all of my disclaimers because y'all like to act like y'all can't hear, okay? And if you actually can't hear it, then some of y'all like to act like you can't read subtitles. My point is, the disclaimer that I want to give is that yes, wisdom comes from a multitude of counsel. But some of you take it too far. Some of you cannot decide until everybody either agrees with your decision or if everybody chooses differently than you, or like you're going to only do what people tell you to do. That is not grown up adulthood. When it comes to dating, it is not a group project. This is about, see, me as a therapist, a lot of the things that I work on, I'm a relational trauma therapist, right? I'm not ever just working on helping you heal relational trauma. You know what is at the core of that? It's two things. One is a lot of times poor theology and ideology that guides your decisions in relationships and keeps you from having the type of boundaries that you need to have, right? So, I should have grace for everybody. Well, as I have been known to say, grace is not the absence of wisdom, right? The second thing that's at the core of that is a lack of self-trust. Sometimes because you grew up in childhood environments that were either traumatic or that did not teach you self-sufficiency and self-trust, right? And then there's also religious environments that have taught you that, God will tell you everything you need, forsaking the fact that the Bible also says that he has given us everything pertaining to life and godliness, right? And if you have the Holy Spirit inside of you, if you believe that, then he leads and guides you into all truth. So like the spirit of truth, wisdom, understanding is inside of you, and you have a noggin that works, and you should be doing some pattern recognition, some, tweaking and adjusting of your decisions over time. But a lot of us don't feel empowered enough to do that because we were taught that ourselves, whatever we hear from ourselves is wrong. And so we don't trust our decisions, which means that we don't make good decisions, and then we don't take accountability for those decisions, which means we don't learn from those decisions. And so we're constantly externalizing our lives and outsourcing wisdom to people around us. You too can be wise. You too can decide what matters, what you're going to withstand, what you're going to reject, what makes sense for you. You need to know that for you. If all of your decisions are out of what everybody thinks you should do, you are not living your own life. You are living a conglomerate of the lives that other people have dictated for you. Brilliant work.